coming in. Very well done. Chennai, absolutely. Bangalore, absolutely. Mumbai as well. Chennai again. Hyderabad. Hyderabad again. Okay, wow. Jaipur, excellent. Delhi, wow.
हाय गाइस, आज हम
Jaipur,
करने वाले हैं आईएलएस का
Ambala, okay. Wow. I think Jaipur and Chennai are leading right now. Rajasthan Royals and Chennai Super Kings.
स्टडी।
Okay. Who else is here?
आईएलएस मीन्स
Oh,
एज
he's
अ
from Patna as well. Excellent. Wow.
इंटरनेशनल
Tamil Nadu.
लर्निंग सेशन,
Hyderabad again. Hyderabad is leading, guys. Sunrisers
और
Hyderabad is leading.
इसको
Who
आईएलएस
else?
ये
What
शॉर्ट
else?
फॉर्म है।
I think
आई
there's
एल
supposed to be some more responses.
ई आई
Uh,
ई एल एस
you belong to Andhra Pradesh. Very well
इंटरनेशनल
done. What were the other
इंग्लिश
responses?
लर्निंग
I cannot see.
सेशन।
Yes, Ahmedabad is
इसको
done. Very well done.
इसको पूरा
Mumbai again.
ए बोला जाता है
Fine.
कि
Has anyone
इंटरनेशनल
responded?
इंग्लिश
I
स्कूल
cannot see. It's not everyone's response. I cannot see.
इंग्लिश
What
लर्निंग
else? Ryan,
सेशन
where is your response?
प्रिपरेशन।
I cannot see your
तो
response.
आज मैं वही करने वाला हूँ, क्योंकि
Kolkata. Wow.
पता नहीं अगर कोई
Kolkata, you need to select a private
जगह से
institution.
मुझे
Select my name.
ऑफ़र
Then
आ
you
जाता
can
है,
completely. That's how it's done. That's
क्या
why I
बोलूँ,
don't want. Many of y'all at the in the middle of
कहीं
the
से
session,
भी
people get confused. That is why
एक
I've asked.
जॉब
So
अपग्रेडेशन या
simple. If you
फिर
want, I can help you.
जॉब एनहांस
Area
करने
Babu.
के
Wow.
लिए,
Kozhikode. Okay.
तो
Wow. Salim. Okay, that's Chennai
जॉब
again.
सीवी डेवलपमेंट
Salim
करने
Babu.
के
Wow.
लिए
Excellent.
ये सारा चीज़ मैं कर रहा हूँ। यहाँ पे क्लास चल रहा है ऑलरेडी, दिखा दो, मैं थोड़ा सा देख लो। क्लास चालू है।
Is that correct? Yes. Very well done. Okay, we move along, and we will talk about few other things. In fact, when you start preparing for IELTS, how many of you have started? I'm pretty much sure there are 2-3 people who have booked exams. You must have begun your preparation. Can you talk about some challenges? What
हाय
challenges do you think you
संतोष,
guys come
कैसे
across?
हो?
Imran, you can go ahead. Pretty much you have started preparing. What are your challenges which you're facing right
आ
now?
गया मम्मी।
The challenges that I mostly faced was, particularly with the matching headlines in the reading section, and probably the writing part, the second module in writing, the second part, second section.
I'll pick up one point from there, and I'll try to explain to you. See, it's about understanding a lot of things, but if you do not understand the real challenges, you all will exactly not know that what are you exactly appearing for. First of all, many of y'all when you start preparing, y'all act that's not a problem, I guess, but it is a problem when you are advanced and you want to go a little bit extra in the preparation. That is when YouTube videos it becomes overwhelming for all of you. Which is why you do not understand the ISTF scoring pattern. That is another important step. You exactly do not know that where am I getting my marks? How will I get my marks? That's the most important part for any examiner who's appearing for IELTS exam. Now, many of y'all always practice in your heads. If you want to speak, you always put it in your head. You are always saying things in your head. 90% of it is in the head. 10% is only what it comes out. When things and ratios will be like this of 9:10, you all will probably have no curve, learning curve. What I'm just trying to tell you all here is that please try to speak. Many of you are here right now. If I'll ask you some questions, you will know the answer. I'm damn sure you will know the answer. But you all will not speak out. You all will keep it within your head. It's right? No. It's my knowledge. Why will I share it? Yourself. That's what I'm asking you. When you're asked a question, when you want to practice on your speaking, please make sure. I am begging all. Speak it out, not wrong. No. But if speak out, it's very good. Practicing the right practice. Is that here? One. Is that our challenge? What? Will try to map that your in a order without getting confused. Right? we coach that in month. Why types of questions? How questions? Why do we get marks? What is the how should we sir? How do our get each and has to be absolutely crystal clear. Right? That clearly. First one is to is dedicated to group and what it is. It's just reading it as it's very reading and what is meaning? It's like yes, I will listen and answer. But there is a difference between normal casual listening and active listening. I want all of active listening. All I'm saying is that in the second week, dedicate specific time for skill development and skill polishing. Now, third, how do you, if I ask all of the question, do you think I'm confident enough in my all your time? I'm being on the list of prejudice, like, okay, this person might be confident, not underconfident. But right now, I'm damn sure that some way or the other, you do not feel that I'm underconfident. Am I underconfident? Anyone? Anyone? No, I'm not. Why? Because the first point of evaluation, which everyone has made, is that through my speaking, the way my voice is coming. So when you speak fluently, you exactly know that the person is confident enough. How can each one of you develop that confidence? From Manisha to Faisal, from Madhi to Srijesh, from Ishita to Nandini. How can each one of you really work on your confidence? I have one very simple common method which has done work and it can do for you as well. Lock yourself up, stand in mirrors every day to talk to yourself. See the way you do things. 6 to make. This sentence you see the what choices you choose. You will get to know your confidence. You know a little better. When you can I get a nod at least? Yes. Oh, now we move ahead now. Week fourth. What do you mean by week fourth? Week out one very important thing. Sorry, I have done a typing mistake here. I'll just change it for all of you. It's week third, so sorry. Yes. Now week four. What do we do in week four? We have done reading. We talked about listening. We talked about speaking. Only one thing is left. That is writing. Now writing is all about structuring your thoughts, your ideas in your words. But you're supposed to know some golden rules, especially when you're writing for IELTS. Why? You're supposed to know how many words are supposed to be written, how many paragraphs are supposed to be written, how do we get our marks, all of these things. Understanding the structure and also make sure that you know each and everything about them so that you will be able to tackle any types of questions given to you. Essays, letters, report, whatever it is. It is the way you all will feel that you are exactly making things. Is that correct? Yes? 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 So if you want progressive learning to be a part of your learning, make sure that you follow this plan. Now, I hope nobody has any problems, but I just have one important thing which I can tell all of y'all in the science exam. You don't have to study a lot of things. You have to just study in the right order. That will be the correct plan. Understand that. Now, moving ahead, we will actually deep dive in this examination a little better. A little better. Let's do it how. Okay, let's understand that how. Imagine that first of all, this examination can be taken into two test versions. Two test versions. What are they? The first one is PVT. Just a second, everyone. The first one is PT. The second one is CP. What is PPT and CPT? I'll tell you all. See, there are three people who have booked their exams. I'll show you what these things are. Imran, what module have you chosen? Which will PPT. PPT.
CBT.
CBT. CBT is basically the computer-based test, which is called as the online method. Correct? Yes, fine. It was in PBT, Arjun or Pradhan. No, no. Most of them have chosen CBT. Why? I'll tell you all the reason. But what is PBT? PBT is paper-based test. That is offline. Now, whatever suits the best to you, you please go ahead with that. If you're somebody who's comfortable in typing, go go ahead with the typing with the CBT method. If you're someone who likes to write, go ahead with the paper-based test. But rich features like easy results delivery, right? And availability of tests in all the weekdays. That is from Monday to Monday, Monday to Friday, or every day, 7 days of the week. The exam is available. Get book it through the CBT board. But if you are taking this test in the, you will only have booked it on Thursday. That is, it is only available in these 2 days. It takes more than a week to be results to be delivered. Understand that? Yes. Now there is another reason. There is another feature which I'll tell. I'm sure these three who are in the session right now who have booked the test, all three have booked the test in the CBT mode. Why? Because there is a very rich feature called as OSR. How many of y'all know about it? Oh, what people who have booked their exam? What is OSR? No. What is OSR? Have you heard of a feature called one skill retake? What is this? What is one skill retake? Fine. If people who have not booked their exam, hold your horses. I'm going to change your IELTS for you. Relax. Now, what is OSR? Simple. Imagine, let me take up two students. Let's take up Arjun. Okay, we have Arjun who has already booked his exam in the CBT mode. Okay, he's already said that. We have another student. Let's take up Ishita. Okay, Ishita is here. Imagine that she has also booked his exam and she has chosen that, what's her with CBT. Now, listen to me very carefully. Just a second. Yes. Now, Arjun, who has taken this test in the CBT format, and Ishita has taken this in the PBT format, both of them, they want to go to a foreign universities for their further studies. Imagine that. And their universities have told them that, listen, both of you, I want 8 in all the 4 modules, otherwise you are disqualified. I will not accept you. Simple. Now, they both started preparing. They both went for the examination. They both came back. The results got delivered. Now, when the results got delivered, in the reading and writing, both of them scored 8.5, 8.5, 8.5. But in speaking, both of them scored 5. What's going to happen now? Arjun, who took this test in the CBT format, he does not have to take this, he does not have to pay for the entire examination once again, and he does not have to appear for all these 3 modules once again. He can just appear for this one speaking module, and he can appear for that, and he can get his examinations clear. But I'm so sorry, Ishita, not in real life. But if you take PBT, you will have to pay for this examination once again, which is 18,000 rupees, and also you have to appear for the all 4 modules once again. This is the reason why 95% of the students, they choose the computer-based system. You understand this? Was this important, interesting? Yes or no? It is interesting and important. Why? Because no YouTube shorts or videos will tell you all this. Okay? Great. Yes, Imran. I know the question is that, sir, is it only applicable for speaking? I know that's the question. But it is available and applicable for all the 4 modules. That is why cameras are important. I can see who's listening and who's not and who's focusing. Okay? Okay. Now, let's get down to a bit of breaking this examination a little better. I hope this is clear. Did you understand this CBT, PBT? Yes? Now, this examination is divided into 4 modules. Listening, reading, writing, speaking. That's what. It is very demoralizing for a teacher or an educator to see people with their cameras turned off. I can support them if your camera is on. I can understand a little more better. I can help you a little better. That's what the most thing is about. So this examination is 2 modules: listening, reading, writing, and speaking. Correct? Now listening has 30 minutes, 4 modules, and 40 questions in total. Fine. This was the pattern. But what are the challenges? Note down the challenges, everyone. First of all, you have everything. You all will have different accents. English, Australian, American, Canadian, all these different accents will be there. And you'll have to practice all of them if you want to get good marks, right? Next up is that you all will find the audio space, the audio speed. It will keep on increasing. Audio after audio, it will keep on increasing. And then, the most important part, you all will find a lot of distractors which will distract you from the main answers. And last but not the least, has anyone heard of YOLO? What is YOLO? What is YOLO, anyone? What is YOLO? YOLO. What is YOLO?
You only live
I know.
once.
You only live once. That is your life. But in IELTS, YOLO means you only listen once. You cannot listen to the audios once again. Right? You only listen once. You cannot hear it once again. That is the challenge here. Now, if that is done, we will move on to the reading part now. Reading is basically, it has 1 hour, right? 3 passes, 40 questions. You're like, sir, what are you doing? You are telling us things which we already know. Tell us things which we do not know. Fine, I will tell you all. So, imagine, in fact, it's not about imagining. You all will face somewhere around 3,000 words in this exam, in this reading section. 3,000 words. You all will have 60 minutes only. Yes. and 40 questions in total. True. But if you divide 60 by 40, you get 90 seconds per question. And on top of that, you will have 10 question types as well. Now you tell me, is it possible for you to basically read, understand, analyze, finalize all the 3000 words and their question and answers and 10 question types and solve all the 40 questions in 90 seconds and make sure that you at least get 30 plus correct out of 40? How easy and logical is that? Tell me, everyone. Nod your heads, I'll be able to see it at least. No? Yes? No answer? People confused? People like, I'll break this teacher. Why is he scaring us? Right? But I'm not scaring all of y'all. There are many students who take this examination like, oh, just like a normal class 10th and comprehension. And I'll answer the paragraph, I'll get my scores. No. If you do it like that with your traditional method of reading the questions first or the paragraph first, gone. Many students done that. Did not get. They have to go again once for their practice. I am please, y'all will need techniques like skimming, scanning, selective reading, smart reading, keywords, paraphrase, all of these things. And you're supposed to apply them in the correct order. Knowing them is not enough. Knowing how to apply them and get to the answer, that is what is required. That is why this is the ID examination. Correct? Let's move on to the writing module. Now, writing you basically have 1 hour, correct? Task 1 and task 2, two tasks are there. Task 1 is of 150 words and task 2 is of 250 words. You cannot write less than 150 words and 250 words. Now, there are two types of people who take this exam, IELTS. People who like to go and study abroad, they take the IELTS academic. People who like to go and work there, later on or directly, they basically take the IELTS general. Now, in the IELTS academic and IELTS general, there is only one difference. That is here in this part. That is in task 1 of writing. What is the difference? Please know. People who take IELTS academic, you all will have to do a report writing of 150 words. What you all have to do? Report writing. But people who take IELTS general, you have to do a letter writing of 150 words. Word limit is the same. Only the type in task 1 that changes. Task 2 is the same. That's a formal essay for both of you all. That is academic and general. That is the only difference. Only difference. Nothing else. Now, sir, you talked about everything. What are the challenges? I will not tell you all the challenges. You guys have already told me the challenges. What are the challenges? Sir, we are running out of ideas. And when we run out of ideas, that's when the mistakes were in the sentences structure. Is that true enough? Is that true enough? I'm so sorry for this spelling. Yes. That's a spelling. Yes. So sentences structure. What do you mean by sentences structures? Simple. Your grammar, subject-verb agreement, your spellings, punctuations, word choices, everything. If you do not take care of these things, you all will lose out on banks. Remember that. Correct? Absolutely correct. We move on now. In speaking, you basically have 11 to 14 minutes face-to-face or video call and 3 parts of the interview. What are those 3 parts? Note down those 3 parts. The first part is introduction. The second part is cue card. The third discussion. The introduction. I will ask you. No, it to you out of your okay. This discussion with the examiner. But what is the most famous known challenge when it comes to speaking? Sir, whenever I'm speaking or whenever we are speaking, true? Absolutely true. And in that sense, that's when you are out of words. Is that absolutely true? Yes? No? Say something, respond. No? No? Yes? Any doubts here, anyone, is what I'm asking. Any doubts here, anyone? Akhil is like, what did I just see? Oh my god. What is this examination? We'll take care of it. Anybody else? Any other doubts? No? Sure? Should I go ahead with your permissions? Okay, everybody's permitting. Like a good student. I'll move forward. And I once again have 2 questions for all of y'all. I want all of you.
One doubt, sir.
Yes, Nandini, please.
I said that last speaking 11 to 14 minutes, and it's 3 part. How it will be divided, sir?
So the entire 3 parts is under 11 to 15. That 11 to 15 minutes, in that only those 3 parts will be there. Introduction, cue card, and the discussion with the examiner. Introduction is of 3 minutes. A cue card is of again 3 to 4 minutes, and discussion again go from 6 to 7 minutes. So it ranges between 11 to 15 minutes. That's what I can tell you. Sure? Yeah, very good. So I have another set of questions. I want all of you all to attempt it once again. Just a second. And oh, so sorry. Yes. Make sure that everybody answers it. Nobody should miss out. There, it's live, everyone. Please go ahead and answer it. Okay. You can see some responses coming in, but I want everyone to respond, please. Has everyone participated? Done? Sure? Should I move ahead? I think I should there because everyone has answered, I guess. Okay, fine. Now we move along and we will actually make things possible. I told you right now, imagine everyone, close your eyes and think that, imagine that, or you have to go to your college's office. Everybody exactly that what are they supposed to do, which road to choose so that they will get to their destination. True? True? Everybody knows that. Same way, you're planning to appear as exam. You know your targeted band score. It is somewhere around 7 or 8 points. Targeted band score, yes. You should know the things also that what are the things I need to do so that I will get to that targeted band score. For instance, let's focus on one more right now that's speaking. We will understand that what are the test assessment criteria for the speaking module. Let's understand them in the detailed manner. Now, these 4 things are actually prescribed by the IDP. Remember, when you will be speaking, the examiner will be looking for the in your sentences while you speak. What they notice them. The first one is fluency. What do you see? Obviously, somebody sounding as smooth as a river. Somebody sounding as smooth and as flowing as a river, without any gaps, without any speech barriers, and without any hesitation. How can happen? I've already told a simple method to do that. If you want to work on your fluency, do the mirror practice. Now, what is coherence? Imagine I'm talking about IELTS right now, and the next moment, boom, I'm changing. Today, I'm going to teach you about zoology. Will that make sense? Don't you think I will come and slap me? Let's find that teacher. Who was that? Mixing 2 things. That's what. That is what placing of my ideas and my thoughts. If I'm talking about one particular topic, it is all connected. It is all interconnected. I cannot move on to other parts. Same way, when you are speaking, make sure that you stay on the topic. What you speak should be interconnected to each other. It should make sense. Simple. Now, what do you mean by lexical resource? Which bright mind will tell me what is the meaning of lexical resource? The answer is right here in the slide. I want somebody to unmute and answer. I want to hear that answer. What does it mean by lexical resource, please? Someone?
Vocabulary.
Thank you so very much. There you go. Most of y'all knew the answer, but I want to keep it in my head. I will not share my knowledge. Don't do like that. Please speak up. Please speak up. That's very important. Now, Muntazar said that the meaning of the word lexical resource is vocabulary. Absolutely correct. The knowledge and the variety of words you know, that is what is lexical resources. But how are we supposed to use it here so that we will get our marks? Simple. Let's understand them. If you are, if words, make sure that you use contextual words. Sir, what do you mean by contextual words? Simple. If you get a topic to speak upon and the topic is on sports, use sports related terms. Use words related to the context. If you get a business topic, use business related terms. If you get an environment topic, use environment related terms. Simple. Next one is, what are idioms and phrases? What are idioms and phrases? Can somebody tell me what are idioms and phrases? I know, again, all of y'all know it. Y'all know at least one example of idiom or phrase, but can I get to hear some idioms and phrase? Don't tell me what is idiom and phrase, but give me an example of an idiom and phrase. Someone, come on. Someone, please.
He kicked his bucket.
Oh my god, he kicked his bucket. That's a very, very casual way of somebody's passing away. Kick the bucket basically means that somebody has passed away. Right? He kicked the bucket. That's what. That's an idiom or phrase. Anybody else? Very well done. Whoever answered that. Can I get some more, please? Akhil is wanting to tell me something.
Bite the bullet.
Bite the bullet, absolutely correct. Bite the bullet. It's an easy piece of it's an easy piece of cake for me. Piece of cake. Then there you have
Not my cup of tea.
it's not my cup of tea. You have all of these. And I one more. Hold your horses. Like slow down, calm down. Hold your. These are what? These are idioms and phrases. So when you are talking, make sure that you bring this in your speaking. You'll have to. That's how you get good marks. What are collocations? Collocations are like. How do I explain to you? It's a very simple thing, but I want to make it relatable to you. I'll make it relatable. For instance, have you had aloo paratha? Aloo and paratha. When you combine them, it gives you a very different taste. Same way, it's with the words. Remember, if combine them, it gives you a separate meaning. Earlier, when we are cooking aloo paratha, what do we have? We have potato, that's it. But we combine them, you get aloo paratha, right? But in words, how does that happen? Simple. You have two words, they have their own meaning, but when you combine them, it gives you a separate meaning, like social development. Social development. Justice. Incredible taste. Good. Distinct flavor. Various profiles. What are these? Simple words, but when you combine them, it gives you a beautiful word to speak upon. Understanding? Yes? Making sense, everyone?
Yes.
Very well done. Now, what do you mean by pronunciation? Is it just about you pronouncing the words correctly? No. It's much more than that. I'll show it to you. Wait. Okay. If I say...
Sorry, Anand. Hello.
Yes, Saurabh.
I didn't get collocations.
Collocations are basically two words. When you combine them, it gives you a separate meaning. But when you use them separately, they have their own meaning. I'll explain to you. You have a word like, imagine, let's just say, incredible. Okay, incredible. Now, incredible alone mean. Not that. When you see together lines, and you bring up the way you speak, so development, use the neck, stress, and voice modulation. What are these? Simple. I'll explain this to you. For instance, if I say, Ishita, you look pretty. If I'm saying this to Ishita, you look pretty. That's what? Fine. Okay, it's like. But if I say, Ishita, you're looking pretty today. Now I'm stressing on what? Pretty. And my voice tone, it changes. I am stressing. Remember, when you change your voice, when you modulate it, it leaves an impact. Like, have you ever heard a radio jockey talking? How do they talk? It's like, good morning, Mumbai. Why are they doing and stressing on these words? Simple. They have to make sure that the audience is hooked, not hooked. Right. So that is why you have to bring in these so that you make things interesting for yourself. Okay, imagine yourself, close your eyes, and from the time you have entered my session, do you think, am I just talking in one simple tone? No, I'm going up, going down. That is why you guys are listening to me. Same thing, the examiner will sit there for 15 minutes in front of you. Will you just speak plain and will you go out? The examiner will not be impressed. He will not give you marks. Remember that. Now, the next one is grammatical range and accuracy. Now, grammatical range and accuracy is something which you have to understand. List cannot be complete without. Means, when you're using sentences, make sure that you use simple, compound, complex, each and everything. And the concepts of grammar, like article, tenses, it has to be used correctly. Conjunction, prepositions, each and everything. You cannot miss out on any one of them because each parameter carries 25% of marks weightage. Yes, understood? Sure. Any doubts here, anyone? I hope now you have understood that what are you exactly... Earlier, if I ask you that what are you supposed to do in speaking, everyone will be like, I need to speak. I just need to speak good words. No, it's not like that. Now you exactly know that what are the things you're going to be marked upon. I have conducted IELTS examination. That is why I'm telling you from that perspective, everyone. Okay? Now, if this is clear, how about some time to actually apply this? Means, get it tested. I'm going to ask you all questions right now. It's time for you to actually get evaluated. Can you briefly explain on the app just once again? Absolutely, I will do that. I will show it to you all. I'll show it to you live. Okay. Now, so are you guys ready for this evaluation? Yes or no? Are you guys ready for this? Sure. Let's just move ahead. But before that, I just want to apprise all of y'all that the topic and the questions which I'm going to ask all of y'all will be around food. So I want all of y'all to use your sentences, use your minds, and whenever I'm asking you the questions and you are answering, try to include these words in your answers. This is because many of y'all will come with a question to me, sir, how to increase my word vocabulary, how to learn new words. The best way to learn a new word is to use them, and I'm going to show you that how you're supposed to use them right now. So you have a good 1 minute, and I want every one of y'all to have a close look at these words, get to know them. In fact, I want somebody to read. Nandini, will you please read, Nandini? What are the words? Please read. Read this part. The green one. Read the words.
Carving, distance, flavors.
It's not carving, it's craving.
Sorry, sir. Craving.
Yes.
Distance, flavor, aroma. Italian, Chinese, Indian cuisine.
Cuisine. What else? What is the last one?
Cuisine.
Oh, cuisine. That's your cuisine. What is this one? The last one. And you see another one? Occasionally I enjoy.
I enjoy.
Yes, very well. I
Occasionally.
want. Yes. Abhay, will you read the second part for us, please, Abhay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, please.
What
Health
I can say is
conscious,
health
incredible
conscious,
taste, savor,
Very well done.
sweet,
incredible taste,
consume,
Very well done.
savory, and sweet.
Very well done. Last one. What is last?
I
consume.
can't see it. I'm not able to see it.
Nobody
What
can
is
see it.
Just a minute, sir. It's consume.
Consume. Okay, fine. That's what. Now, if that is done, I'm once again giving proper 30 seconds to each one of y'all. Please have a close look at these words. I'm going to ask questions to each and every one of y'all, probably, and y'all will have to answer. So when you answer, the questions will be around food, so you can easily place this in your answers. Okay? Do it. 30 seconds, everyone. Okay, done. X. Oh, people are having a very close look. Everyone is intensified. It's like, let me look at these words. Fine. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. Right. You words. Now I'm going to question. So when I ask question, it's time to actually type. Okay. First question is for Varun Raja. Please unmute yourself. It's like, sir, why me, sir? First only. It's fine, Varun. Okay. So Varun, easy question. What sorts of food do you like eating?
I like to eat chickens because it's too crispy. Hello, I'm audible?
Are you audible? Please go ahead.
Yes, sir. Its
I like
texture
to
looks
eat-
like
I like to eat chickens because it is very crispy, is what you said first sentence. Go ahead, please.
because texture is more and more soft. The texture is inner part of the chicken is more tender and juicy, and the outer part of the chicken is so delicious and crispy. So I would love to eat chicken.
Okay, fine. Everybody, please take a note. Please write this somewhere in your minds here. This is for everyone. IELTS does not accept one word and one liners as answers. Obviously,
What
Varun has not answered
short-
in one sentence and one liners.
What sorts
But
of food do you
in
like
an
it
introductory
most?
round of section, only 2 to 3 sentences maximum.
Okay.
Do not get beyond that. If you are speaking a lot, you are making a lot of mistakes. Remember, I like chickens because it is crispy. Varun, how can you say chickens? I like chicken. And why are you saying I like chicken? I have already told you there is a very better word there. I prefer consuming chicken. That's how you get good marks. You say I like eating chicken, that's not a problem. But the band which you will get will be around 4 or you can say 3.5 or 4.5. That's it. But the moment you say that I like consuming chicken, 6.5 to 7. That's how things changes. Also, Varun,
Sure.
it's fine. Varun, you just need to you need to be a little more attentive towards your grammar. I think you made a lot of grammatical mistakes. It was not supposed to be chickens. Also, more and more you're saying because you're not adding it completely. So I think a bit of grammatical brushing up is required for you. You have to work very hard on your fluency and lexical resources, Varun. And after that, you can also bring in with your pronunciation. Okay? Fine. If I was in your place, how I would have answered that, I would have been like, so I like. The question is that what sorts of food do you like eating? Out of all the delicacies around the world, I prefer consuming the Indian chicken biryani the most. It is so flavorful and hence it's filled with a lot of ingredients, which is why I consume it once in a blue moon. Simple. Right? But don't worry, we have a formal answer. I want all of you all, we have a sample answer. I want somebody to read. I want Akhil to read the sample answer for us, please. Akhil, please read the sample answer.
I'm mostly health conscious, so I usually prefer consuming a healthy diet including cottage cheese, vegetables, and seasonal fruits. I sometimes like eating Italian delicates too.
Italian delicacies.
Okay.
Italian delicacies. Yes.
Delicacies.
I am
too,
most health conscious,
due to
so I
their
usually
distinct
prefer
flavor.
consuming a healthy
Everybody, please
diet,
write it down somewhere.
including
Write it in your
cottage
mind or
cheese.
somewhere.
vegetables
So
and
I say with all my knowledge and all my
seasonal
experience,
foods.
the way you
I
read is the way you
sometimes
speak.
like eating
Remember that.
Italian
The way you
delicious
read is the
too
way you speak. For instance, Imran
due to
asked me to
their
stress and
dis-
talk more about pronunciation.
distinct
I'll show you that how it
distinct
could have
flavor.
this have been read. I am
ओके,
mostly a health
तो
conscious person.
ये
So I
थोड़ा एक
usually prefer
पैराग्राफ दिया
consuming
हुआ
a
है
healthy
जो
diet,
कि ये
including
बोल रहा है कि थोड़ा
cottage cheese,
पढ़ो
vegetables,
ताकि
and seasonal fruits. I sometimes I eat
जो
Italian
फ्लुएंट है
delicacies too
या
due
फिर
to their
स्पीकिंग
distinct
पावर
flavor.
है
That is what you're
उसको
supposed to go up and down.
उसको
You know, you're
उसका
stressing
बिल्डअप
on
हो,
Italian delicacies. Why? Because
वो
it has distinct
अच्छा
flavor,
बने.
right? So the more you go, the more you play with your tone, you go up and down. That's what it brings the interestingness. All right, you're understanding this for everyone, not just for Akhil. Okay. Now the next question is for Arjun. Arjun, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes. Who normally does the cooking in your home?
So in my home, when we see my mom generally does the cooking. She is also a housemaker, so she has time to do the cooking. She generally cooks Indian cuisines and occasionally cooks Italian cuisine also. I like her cooking because she knows I'm spice intolerant, so she makes dishes which suits my gut.
Very well done. Spice intolerant, gut, occasionally. I could see that you are trying to use words, Arjun. That's nice. That's really nice. But too lengthy. Too lengthy. A lot of grammatical mistakes are there. Also, you said something which was not clearly heard. You said generally my mother cooks a source of housemaker is what you said something. You fumbled there basically. But even when you're fumbling, you can just slow down, pace down, and you can just restart and then say. But this is way too long for an introductory round, everyone. Remember that. You have to cut down a short. This is the introductory question. These are the types of questions you will get in introduction. So you're supposed to speak like that. But very well done, Arjun, at least that you tried using some good words. I hope you understood the practice right now. You need more feedbacks, more evaluations, and more on grammar and fluency and coherence. In fact, all of them. But you just now use good lexical resources, so it's like this. But fine, I have a sample answer once again. I want somebody read. I want Srijesh. Will you read, Srijesh, please? Srijesh, will you read?
Yes, sir. No issues, sir.
Srijesh was looking at the screen very interesting. Is my name going to be popped up? Yes, Srijesh, go ahead.
We have a cook at home who manages all the cooking since both parents are working. She
It's
prepares
parents, not
also.
parents. It's not. It's parents, not parents.
Okay.
Go ahead. Yes. It's no need to be sorry. You're here to learn. Come on. Yes.
Yeah. She prepares all sorts of dishes that have incredible taste.
Very well done. Now, in the first sentence, I think Srijesh, you were very much on
दूसरा
point.
पैराग्राफ
You
दिया
tried to
है
read
कि
with
we
habit
have
of,
a cook
stoppage
at
and a
home
bit of
who
punctuation. That is
manages
nice.
all the
Now, you're
cooking
saying she
since
prepares
both my
all sorts of
parents
dishes that
and
have
working.
incredible. Imagine you're
She
convincing someone that
prepared
like
all
cooks delicious food.
sorts of
Then only
dishes
she'll come
that
to your house,
have
right? That is how you have
incredible
to speak. No, you have to bring that
taste.
expression in your voice. Very well
Okay,
done. I hope everybody is
I
noticing.
want
People ask me what are
to
collocations. See here,
read
distinct
this
flavor,
again.
incredible
We
taste,
have a cook
Italian
at
delicacies,
home
healthy
who
diet,
manage
health
all the
conscious.
cooking
These are
since
all
both
good
my
phrases.
parents
And
are
even the
working.
complex ideas are included in this
She
sentence. Right?
prepared
Very well
all
done. Manisha,
sorts
next
of
is your turn.
dishes
Manisha,
that
do you watch
have
cookery programs on
incredible
TV?
taste. Do you watch do you watch cookery program on
Yes, yes,
TV?
please go ahead. Do you watch cookery programs on TV? Yes, it is. Yes. Hang on. Again. Okay, everyone, please focus. It's a very important thing to be noted. Even if you say it's fine, Manisha. It's fine. I'll take the evaluation. I just want to tell everyone this that take a note. This IELTS examination speaking is not about what you speak. It's about how you speak. So when you say things, they are not going to come and cross-verify. It's like, you know what? Srijesh says that he owns a BMW. Let me go in his home and let me check if he has BMW. What I'm trying to tell you here is that you can fabricate and create your own stories. No need to be correct and no need to be true always. Right? That's what. So if it's not always about stating facts, don't do that. Don't run behind that. Just say whatever you feel you can create a story with. Is that clear, everyone? Yes? Manisha, I'm giving you the opportunity once again to read the sample answer for us. Please read the sample answer.
So I don't enjoy.
Hang on. You said thought. That is not thought. That is do. Do. Read.
Though I don't enjoy cooking, I love watching cookery shows as the show the detailed process that goes into the creation of a variety of sweet
Much
and
better. I could see that you were stressing on the right word, sense of delight. I love watching cookery shows. When you say love watching, you should feel it. Right? Very well done. Now remember, please keep that in mind. The way you read is the way you speak. Yes, very well done. Now, if that is the case, I want all of you all to take a screenshot of these 4 questions, every one of you all, and please practice it in your home in front of the mirrors. The way, remember once again, the way you will read it is the way you will answer it. So if you want to develop with your fluency and a bit of confidence, you can do that in your. Yes, Imra.
Yeah, just wait on in front of the mirror. So, you know, we try to record ourselves so that we can exactly listen to how we sound it and how we enunciate the words. So I believe that can help with the speaking part as well.
If you want to, that's completely fine. That's not a problem. You can do it. All I want you all to do is to record and see yourselves. Just see yourselves. Listen to it and place yourselves. Like when you, even if you're talking in front of the mirrors or in the camera, afterwards when you're rewatching it, that's a very good idea. But remember one thing, that you just have to understand that if the way you are sounding, will all the other people accept it or not? Is it sounding interesting enough? The way you talk, that's the only thing which I want you to tell. If you are only getting bored, how the other people is going to listen to it? Yes? Fine. So, all the summary is just here. Make sure that whenever you at least speak, bring in those 4 things. Those 4 things, you know what are those 4 things I've explained in detail. Make sure it is there in your speaking. Clear, everyone? Yes? Fine? Great. Now, we move ahead, and I'm pretty much sure the question is there bubbling in your mind. That who is this person talking a lot about IELTS? Does he even know what it takes to give an exam? How many of you are interested to understand what it was for me when I took my IELTS exam? Anyone? No one. Okay, I can see someone saying yes at least. Okay, fine. Yes. I can see a lot of people saying later on yes. People are messing on. Okay, now I took my IELTS in 2015, like way back. Only PBT, no CBT. Obviously for obvious reasons. But you know what I thought? That you know what, I have done a master's in English. Why do I need to prepare? No. You know what? I will just watch a couple of random YouTube videos. I will give 4 or 5 mock tests, and I will go and give my examinations. The books which I got when I booked the exam. That's what. So, and that's what I did. For 10-15 days, I watched a couple of random YouTube videos. I prepared through the mock test which I had, whatever was available, and I went for the examination. Fine. When the results got delivered, I scored a 8.5 in my speaking. That was very nice. I felt very good, right? Writing, how much did I score? 8 once again. I was very happy. Can somebody tell me how much did I score in my listening? Can you guys take a guess?
8.
8. Wow.
3.
Anybody else? 3. Wow. 3. Excellent. Okay, near 6. What else?
6.
7. 7th hala for a reason, no. But nobody's saying the correct one. I once again got 8.5. One last chance for everyone to redeem themselves. How much did I get in my reading? Come on.
9.
9. That's a full one. Thank you so much, Mutazar. I think you're giving me full. 8. Okay, wow. Once again, 8. 8. What else? Anybody else? No. What is the half of 8? What is the half of 8?
4.
That was my score. Now that is how stunned and silent I was also when I look at the results. Because if you look at the schools, 8, 8 and 4. Do you think was my English bad enough? Was it like? No? So remove this doubt from your head that this examination is just about English. No, it is much more than that. And for many of y'all will have to work on both the aspects. On your English and also to know about the examination. Like, simple, when I was shattered, not just me, my entire family, fly abroad, but I couldn't. Why? They were playing odd and even with me. They did not like anything odd. They said they will only give me even numbers, 8, 8 and 4. Right. It's a joke right now, but it was a joke which I could not take when I got my results. So when I appeared for the second time, I realized that I actually had a question which was yes and no, right? Which was supposed to be answered in yes or no, and I answered it in true and false. And I got 16 questions to be incorrect. Now, my answers were not wrong. The way I wrote it, that was incorrect. Is that stupidity? Yes, it is stupidity pro max. Did I do it? Absolutely. It was my mistake that I considered this examination to be small. It is not small. It is much more than that. And trust me, when I paid that examination for twice that 12,000 rupees at that point of time, it was painful. I don't know how painful that could be. Very painful. I do not want any of my students to take and go through that pain. Simple. Reason why I'm telling you this. That's the only reason. Because it's a big sum of money. 18,000 rupees right now, it's a big sum of money. Make sure that when you're giving it, and if you have an opportunity to get guided, get that learning. Right? Fine. Now, you have to just understand one thing. Your IELTS scores, they really matter. Why? Because wherever you go, they will ask you for your scores. If you want to get into any good universities, they will ask you for your high IELTS band score. If you want to pay 18,000 and make a lot of scholarships be given you, they will ask you for your high IELTS band score. If you want your visa to be cleared as soon as possible, your IELTS scores are required. Now, on that note, I hope you have understood the importance of it, and do not consider this to be a normal English exam. It's much more than that. Now, we will moving. I hope you have understood this. Now, I think the question which I can read 11 phase is that. So, what to do from here? How should we actually prepare, study, and what are the things we are supposed to do so that we will get to our desired band score? How many of you are actually interested to understand that should be my customized roadmap plan so that we can get to our desired band score? How many of you are interested to understand that? Can I get a response? Yes, no, ticket. Okay, very well done. I think you are.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Wow, this yes is very healthy, I would say. Now, I just have one question. Right now, you all will all receive an invite on your screen right now. Please click on the accept button. There are academic experts who are waiting for you with your exact study plan. Okay? Just hang on. Prashant sir. Just a second, everyone. You all will be assigned to your breakout rooms right now. Is it compulsory to use the Ria, whatever the best of your preference. If you're somebody who's comfortable using the keyboard, go with the computer-based test. But if somebody who likes to write, go ahead with the page test. That's completely fine. Yes, it does, Arjun. It does matter, Arjun. 125%. Yes, they really matters. Okay, fine.
So, if for the answer, should write everything caps, or like, do we need to match the sentence of a lower and uppercase?
Elhami, please go ahead with the upper cases. That is a better choice. It really matters, Arjun. If you write it in mixed cases, that sometimes it's a problem. Don't worry, everyone. You are all being assigned to your academic expertise. Hang on.
Then just the overview of the exam. Okay, where just give me 1 second. Hi Manisha, how are you? Manisha. Just give me 2-3 minutes, Manisha. Once I'll finish with Imran, then we'll continue. Okay. Yes. Thank you. So Imran, as I do, so here in the list color will help us guide. So first of all, as I told you, 90 you have this. It is the overview of the exam. Let's say, some of the exam paper which we have presented on that 90 minutes. So after that, what we'll do, since they join the mark class, that will help with the proper stuff. So as of 90, you have PSQ by after Sunday, 3 days to have, like not, 3 days to have. So in that 3 days, how can I help you here? I can give you some classes here with that. We have called IELTS, where you'll be getting a connect the IDP certificate. Okay, so it's for one where it's like I'll give you a certificate for 6 years, you can realize how you see I need brush on more on the speaking part, the reading part, it's complete up for you. So it's a personalized training. So this is only for the students who have taken the exam with like 10 5 days, 3 days. So they created this particular. Then you'll be getting the proper. There you will get proper exam. So real time feedback also. Okay, of course, where you will be getting. You can. So you want me to show you the results also? I can show you the results where I came here when they have been the exam in 3 days, 5 days, like that. They have a completed program and they have got an answer of 8 days. Okay, so because why? Because I think you are aware of ID input, right? So they are the one who conduct what is the classes are giving that IDP search. So that is why it matches the 100% of the target with IELTS. So because in the lead follow till now we have not even a single student here. Okay, so just show one of the one two results students got their one within.
Sorry to interrupt you actually. I believe, you have some issue with the network. You are breaking up in between.
How about now?
Yeah, it's better. It's loading, yes.
Okay. This is my WhatsApp. Yep. Right. So here you can. This is I believe Achievers wall where, as I told you, the Connect program. Right. You can see here my student got this is the results that he got. So my student got 8 bands to the Connect program. What is Connect program? So basically the 6 that I have given. Okay. So here you can see my learners scored 8 bands in 3 Connect. Second. So he came here for the second attempt. He took this Connect program and he having the exams in 3 days, like how you are taking right now. Okay. So he completed 3 days with the first classes and she scored 8 bands. Okay. So that's a lot of learners. Because there are a lot of students here in the last 20 and 8 seconds. So that is why you can see here also. Student got 7.5 in 3 days. There are a lot of students like that. One of my favorite results I can show you here. Okay. One of my favorite. So one of my students got 8.5 band scores with the help of Connect. Exams in 4 weeks. So this is how we're gonna help you here. So it's nothing else. It's just a one-on-one guidance of certified speaker, where you can give multiple speaking tests, multiple reading tests, multiple whatever it is. You can do the proper.
So, what will be the timing? How will that particular program be, organized, or what will be the timings? What's the ability of the tutor?
I'll create a batch. I'll create a of WhatsApp where we'll add your details also and we'll give you the time. We have the slots from morning 7 to late night 7. So we'll give you the particular timing. You can choose the timing. According to that time, we'll create a batch, we'll create a classes, will get a meeting link, everything in the one. It's like this. That. Constant. Yes. Yeah. So I'll connect one and one funny, right? Okay. See, today only I have created this group. So like this, we create a group for you. Now everything will join. So the connect. Okay. So how it will be? How it looks like. So starting, we'll once the enrollment done, need your booking acknowledgement. So you'll get a timing. These are all the timings, available timings here. You can choose the timing, but then they'll give you the session. They'll give you the session length, and in the session length, they'll help you with the proper setup. This is all. So I'll show you the structure of it also. So you may is it justify you or not, then we'll complete. Okay. So structure of all is correct. Including GST will cost you around 5,000 rupees, where it does connect to you. What do you think? And I have to think about it. I do, though I have very less time left, but still I do need to give it a thought, and I want to get back to you on this. Second, that giving me the decision by tomorrow, I can give you the classes. Otherwise, it will be difficult for me to because I need to do the batch out and I need to search for the servers and all, right? So I need to create a batch for that. So it will take a time. So you just think about it and let me know. That will. Sure. Got it? Any other doubts that you have? No more doubts. That would be all. Okay, then all the very best, and I'll let you know once it's done. We'll let you know. Sure. Okay. Yes, you can leave. Thank you. So continue. Thanks. Yes, hi Manisha. How are you? Sorry for the delay.
Yes, it's not an issue. Yes.
Okay, where are you from?
I'm from Kolkata, but now recently I live in Nasik.
Okay. So before moving on, Manisha, I just made a small introduction of yourself. Okay. So like when you're planning your exam,
Actually, I'm planning after 3 or 6 months.
you have a lot of time.
Yes, because in between I want to do an internship. I completed my MTech in civil engineering and I want to go for an internship. So that's why after I take an internship, then I want to go for a scholarship plus internship. I want to go for study with internship. So that's my plan. That's why I'm delaying the exam.
Got it. So like which country you're planning to?
Actually, I'm planning for Japan, and they need like N5 or N3, N5 to N3. They don't need the IELTS examination, but I want to give IELTS for UK.
Yeah. Okay, got it. So you have a lot of time with you. So I can say that you just go through with the details first. Because as you have a lot of time, you don't think we need to start this as yet. Because it's like it's just a 45 days process.
Okay.
There you can start from scratch and you can go. As you have a lot of time with you.
Yes.
Go with the proper practice what you have given. In this purchase that you have taken, the mock test and everything is there. Go through with that once to once. Make up your mind, yes, now I can give my exam. Then we'll take a call. Then we'll go.
And I already take the membership, Prime Plus membership in IELTS app.
Okay, when you have to take it?
Yesterday only I purchased that.
Okay, with who's the counselor?
I didn't attend. There is not one. There is a mock test and all everything. That's a lifetime Prime Plus. There's a subscription.
How much you have paid for that?
3K.
3K.
Yes.
Okay. Just 1 second. Yesterday only you have purchased that Prime program.
Yes.
What all is there in that particular because for it?
In the like mock test and all everything is included and 5 sessions. One session, 5 sessions is available, and I didn't try that. Still, first I want to give the mock test. I want to know my band score, how I'm speaking, whatever I'm speaking, and how much I can learn. After that, I will use that 5 lessons.
Okay, then easily you can go with that. But I just want to understand, like yesterday you have purchased, right, for 3K?
Yes, for 2,999 something.
Do you remember counselor name by any chance?
No, I don't remember. If you want, I can share you the details through WhatsApp or somewhere.
Then I'll do one thing. I'll text you on the WhatsApp. You can share me the details.
Okay.
I'll update it and I'll send you the other.
Okay, sure.
Okay, Manisha. Okay, then. Bye. Take care.
Yeah. बोलो. On the mic.
ओके
अब हम लोग अपनी स्टडी
अब
चालू
अब
करें.
हम लाइव पहले बंद कर ले
ओके.
या
मैं
फिर
नहीं करूँगी, मेरा ऑन रहने दो, मुझे कोई इशू नहीं है.
इशू नहीं है
नहीं.
तो फिर मेरा भी
चालू
रहने दो.
बकवास करोगे तो मुंह तोड़ दूंगी बस. ठीक है.
मेरा स्क्रीन शेयर करने दो.
बंद करो. पहले जेएलपीटी का कर लेते, फिर आईएलएस के वीडियोस देखना है, उसमें पढ़ना है, तो पहले जेएलपीटी का करते हैं. मेरे लाइफ पे क्या तुम बैठे हो क्या?
नहीं.
ठीक है. एक कोई बैठा हुआ है यार. कौन बैठा? हाई कर दो और सब्सक्राइब कर दो. यानी पहले लाइव पे सिर्फ 7 लोग आए थे, इस लाइव पे लाइक 25-30 लोग आए.
मेरे में तो एक दो आ रहा है. आ रहा है
ना, वो 1-2 करके काउंट होता है.
एक दो आ रहा है, आके देख के निकल जा रहा है. उसको समझ ही नहीं आ रहा है कि क्या चल रहा है. ये डिस्कनेक्ट करो.
डिस्कनेक्ट कैसे करें? तुम्हारे वहां से ऑप्शन आता है गेस तो डिस्कनेक्ट का.
ये करने नहीं दे रहा. वो करो.
कर दिया मैंने. आज बैक कर आया. इतना दिन से सर ने कुछ बोला नहीं था. मैं बोल रही थी हाँ करती हूँ, वेट उठाती हूँ. ठीक है, क्योंकि मेरा ये सब हार्ड हो चुका है. ठीक है, मेरे को बहुत
एक बार बोलो तो 1859
962190
962. अच्छा मिल गया. एक्सेप्टेड.
हाँ तो लाइक
आज मुझे ये मिला. ये
देखा तो
ये मेरा फर्स्ट अचीवमेंट हुआ.
क्या होता है? रिट्राइविंग सिलेक्टर सॉफ्टवेयर, ये क्या होता है बार बार तुम्हारा?
ये तुमको नहीं मालूम चलेगा, अभी बाद में चलेगा। क्या करना है हमको पहले?
मुझे बहुत नींद आ रहा, मुझे लग रहा है मैं बस ऐसे करूंगी और सो जाऊंगी।
क्या करूं पहले?
जेल पेटी करते।
JLPT वो तो तुम करोगे फिर, या फिर डुओलिंगो में करना है?
होमवर्क किया है?
हम नोट लिखना चालू ही किए थे कि वो हटा दिया उधर, प्रोनाउंसिएशन का वो डिवाइडेशन, वो ये उठा ही वो स्ट्रेस और क्या क्या जो बोल रहा था।
मैं टेंशन में कितनी पतली हो गई हूँ। है ना?
हाँ हाँ एकदम। रुको एक चीज दिखाते हैं।
मोटे लग रहे हो, मोटा ही लग रहे हो।
ठीक है रुको ना, अब है ना ट्विस्ट। पहला फोटो ठीक है। दिख रहा है मुझे, ये कम करना है ये।
लाइफ पे मैं दिखा दूं क्या?
अब मैं हटा दिया, अब दिखाओ। लाइफ पे दिखा दो कि दिखा दोगे तो लड़कियों की बारिश हो जाएगी तुम्हारी उसमें।
ओह, अच्छा ना यार, मेरा पीछा तो छोड़ोगे तुम।
कौन बोला? चले ये लो, स्टार्ट करो।
रुक जाओ यार, थोड़ा सा होमवर्क किया है तुमने?
नहीं।
कल मेरे को होमवर्क कंप्लीट चाहिए।
किस चीज का? ओ अच्छा ये वाला, ये वाला तो हम तुमसे ज्यादा कर चुके।
मेरा मीजू हो चुका है, सुशी भी हो चुका है।
मेरा मीजू हो गया है, मेरा मीजू हो गया, देसू हो गया,
तो
मीजू हो गया, देसू हो गया, और ओमा एक बार एक टुका নিয়ে আসো।
अरे यार मेरा कहानी सुनो ना, तुमने तो सुना ही नहीं यार।
क्या?
कितने प्लेट्स लेते हो तुम बैग के लिए?
ठीक नहीं कुछ।
फिर भी
40 35 40।
प्लेट्स बोलो, प्लेट्स।
7 8।
ठीक है फिर।
5 kg का होता है ना?
आई गेस सो। तो मैं ना हमेशा 3 प्लेट्स पे करती हूँ, ठीक है। आज आई मेन सर बोला क्या वेट कम नहीं करना है, वो बढ़ेगा और कम होगा, सिर्फ वाटर बॉडी का वाटर वेट कम होगा। मैं बोली कर तो रही हूँ सर, इतना मेहनत, एक दिन छुट्टी नहीं मारा जब से मैंने जिम ज्वाइन किया, रोज जिम मार रही हूँ। कौन बैठा है लाइफ पे यार, हेलो बोलो। तुम बैठे हो?
नहीं।
अच्छा, तो फिर मैंने बोला मैंने एक दिन छुट्टी नहीं मारी सर, और कितना मेहनत करूं, इंटरमिटेंट फास्टिंग करती हूँ। तो सर बोलते ऐसे नहीं होगा, बॉडी का स्ट्रेंथ तब बढ़ेगा जब वेट
उठाओगे।
आज मेरे को हर इसमें 6 प्लेट्स उठाया। मेरा यहाँ बैग था आज मेरा, ठीक है। अब मैंने कार्डियो छोड़ दिया क्योंकि 7:45 हो चुके थे। और मेन थिंग, मैंने आज इतना पानी पी लिया, रोज मेरा पानी बचता है लाइक 100 ml तक बचता, आज 1 लीटर खत्म। मेरा कार्डियो भी नहीं हुआ था, और मैं साइकिलिंग कार्डियो करने के बाद स्टैंड अप साइकिलिंग जो होता है, स्टैंड अप साइकिलिंग करने के बाद मैं पानी नहीं पीऊंगी तो मैं मर जाऊंगी ऐसा रहता है। और वाटर प्यूरिफायर खराब है, तो फिर मैं बोली मैं नहीं कर पाऊंगी, पानी है ही नहीं, मर जाऊंगी मैं करूंगी। तो मैंने वो स्किप किया,
फिर
और मैं आ गई घर, और फिर मैं मेरे भाई के लिए तो रसमलाई कप केक और आलमंड्स चॉकलेट लाया। मेरे भाई ने खाया नहीं, इसको फ्रिज में रख दिया, कल मैं खाऊंगी।
क्या हुआ?
और हाँ, फ्रिज में रखा। मैं तुम्हारे जैसे नहीं हूँ, केक मैंने भी लाया, मुझे इतना क्रेविंग्स हो रहा था केक खाने का, बट मैंने नहीं खाया। फिर सुनो, फिर मेरे भाई के लिए मैंने यहाँ का फेमस बटर दाबेली लाया। मेरे भाई ने दोनों खाया, मेरा मन कर रहा था एक बाइट खाऊं, लेकिन मैं नहीं खाऊं, नहीं खाया, छोड़ दिया। समझे?
समझे।
ओके। और हाँ तो सुनो ना, सर ने करा है मेरा यहाँ से लेके नीचे कमर तक, पूरा खत्म हो चुका है, मेरे से कुछ नहीं हुआ।
और नीचे बैठ के जो ये पुल अप होता है वो की
कि उसके
वो
ज्यादा
उसका
7 उठा उसपे।
उसमें कितना था?
7 प्लेट्स।
7?
ही नहीं रहा था नीचे।
7? और कितना कितना सेट कितना करके मारी थी?
4 सेट होता है 12 का।
4 सेट होता है 12 का।
तुम कितना सेट करते हो?
मैं 4 सेट करता हूँ 25 का, और मेरा वेट रहता है 40 to 60, मतलब है 5 5 बड़े 60, वो हाँ 8 या फिर 12।
गाइस डू सब्सक्राइब यार, जो भी यार सब्सक्राइब कर दो।
8 या फिर 12।
जो भी है। तो मैं बोली सर ऐसे कराओगे तो फिर जिम तो छुट्टी मारना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि मैं जिंदा ही नहीं रहूंगी। और मेरा हाथ अभी भी दुख रहा है, ठीक है भाई देखो तो मेरा हाथ दुख रहा है, ऐसे ये पूरा हार्ड हो चुका है, मेरे को ग्लव्स चाहिए।
मेरा ये दुख रहा है, ये
मेरा
ये और ये बैक पीठ।
मेरा कल एब्स का मुझे सिर्फ 6 करा है, 6 ठीक है, 6 ये करा है, और
कल मैं 11 से 2 जाऊंगा, क्योंकि शाम को बंद है। कल मैं 11 से 2 जाऊंगा।
कल क्या है?
25th।
मुझे ऐसा कुछ बोला नहीं है कि जिम बंद है कि नहीं है।
एक बार पूछ लेना ना, फोन नंबर है ना उसका।
नहीं यार, मैं क्रिश्चियन थोड़ी हूँ, होगा तो भी मैं जाऊंगी, नहीं होगा तो भी मैं जाऊंगी।
अगर जिम ही बंद रहा है तो जाके क्या करोगी? झाड़ू मारोगी?
सुनो ना, कल क्रिसमस है।
हाँ।
सब लोग अच्छा अच्छा खाना खाएंगे।
हम भी नहीं खाएंगे कुछ।
आज जो केक ठूस के आए हो तो
ओ एक पीस, वो इतना सा फ्रूट केक है वो
फ्रूट केक मेरे को कहाँ ही बनता हो, ठीक है, तुम्हारा जिम ट्रेनर चाहता तुम्हारा वेट बढ़े और वो तुमको पीटी दे के कम करा है।
नहीं, वो बोला है पीटी ले लो और ये हो जाएगा, लेकिन वैसा नहीं है, क्योंकि वो जो पीटी लेता है उसको जैसे बोलता है, मुझे भी वैसे ही बोलता है। और हम क्या करते हैं, वो जो उससे पीटी लिया है उसी के साथ घूमते हैं हम। और एक चीज है दिया है उससे ऑफिस से, वो हम दिखाने के लिए मम्मी को बोला है, लेकिन मम्मी आई नहीं। रुक जाओ हम लेके आते हैं। मेरा क्या क्या कंप्लीट हुआ है बोलूं? मीजू हुआ है, देसू हुआ है और सुशी हुआ है।
मेरा हो गया मिजू और सुशी हुआ है। मेरे को गोहान बहुत हार्ड लगता है। गोहान में सुनो ना, कल मैंने गोहान को कैसे पहचाना, वो एच होता है ना आखिरी का, उसको देख के पहचाना कि वो गोहान है। मुझे याद ही नहीं रह रहा था।
वो गोहान और ओचा में एक साथ
ओचा नहीं थे, कुदासाई का भी वो आगे का याद है बस।
गोहान और ओचा में एक साथ प्रैक्टिस करूंगा वो।
ऑब्लिगेशन का मतलब बताओ।
किसका?
ऑब्लिगेशन,
ये वाला एरो, ऑब्लिक।
ऑब्लिगेशन का मीनिंग बताओ।
ऑब्लिक
मैथ्स नहीं है भाई, इंग्लिश है। ऑब्लिगेशन का मीनिंग बताओ।
रुक जाओ सर्च करने दो।
नहीं पता है तो स्किप करो, उसको सीखेंगे।
अच्छा
ये वाले
एमा डाकछी
पर्सपेक्टिव मीनिंग बताओ। पर्सपेक्टिव
এই কাপটা দাও, সবুজ রঙের।
পারবো না কাজের জন্য।
এই যে এটা দিয়েছে অফিস থেকে, কাপটা দাও আগে।
এটা কে দিল?
অফিস থেকে।
বাহ, কিসে চা খেতে না কফি খেতে?
কফি।
10 টাকার কাপ, 10 টাকার কাপ দিয়েছে তোমার
না,
অফিস वाला ভিখারি।
হ্যাঁ ওই জন্যই তো আমাদের থেকে টাকা নিচ্ছে।
এটা কি কাপের দাম দিয়ে লিখে দিছে?
না না, এটার মধ্যে এ দিয়েছে
कर
कर भला तो हो भला, डू गुड फॉर अदर्स एंड गुडनेस विल रिटर्न टू यू।
कौन लड़की दिया है वो बताओ भाई तुम।
অন্যের ভালো চাও তাহলে তোমার ভালো হবে। मेरी किस्मत।
पर्सपेक्टिव का मीनिंग बताओ जल्दी।
टीचर
टीचर
चीटर।
बोलो यार पर्सपेक्टिव। चलो पढ़ाई करें, ऑलरेडी 10:30 हो चुके, पढ़ाई करें।
कौन सा पढ़ाई करना है? तुम तो बोली कि ये जेएलपीटी का पढ़ाई करना है, उसमें इंग्लिश
हाँ,
क्यों
तो
घुस रहा है?
हाँ, पूछ रही हूँ बताओ ना फिर
बाद में जब वो आएगा तब। अब ये
3 वर्ड, सिर्फ 3 वर्ड्स पूछ रहा है। पर्सपेक्टिव
पता है लेकिन याद नहीं आ रहा।
पर्सपेक्टिव फिर भी हिंदी में एक्सप्लेन करो। व्हाट इज पर्सपेक्टिव? अगर मैं तुम्हें बोलूं कि इस बारे में तुम्हारा पर्सपेक्टिव क्या है?
ज्ञान या फिर लुकआउट, मतलब कौन से व्यू से मैं वो देख रहा हूँ, इस जिस एक पर्टिकुलर जो चीज है उसको कैसे देख रहा हूँ मैं। एनकरेज के चेयर अप सिनोनिम्स जो होता है।
चलो ठीक है।
और उसका बोलो, पहले वाला बोलो।
ऑब्लिगेशन
क्या होता है वो? डिवाइड या फिर दोनों के बीच में जो ये
ऑब्लिगेशन मतलब ये होता है जैसे कि तुम किसी से शादी करो और उसकी पूरी जिम्मेदारी लो, सिर्फ मुंह से ना बोलना, उसको करना भी है। A person who take responsibility and fulfill।
छोटू सा वर्ड है वो, ठीक है?
ऑब्लिगेशन
यस।
उसका मीनिंग बता रही हूँ।
हाँ,
डेफिनेटली
मतलब फुलफिल,
नॉट फुलफिल। बेवकूफ हो एक
अरे
वर्ड होता है।
वो नहीं होता होगा, बेवकूफ हो वो अलग है, वो फुलिश ऐसा कुछ होता है।
नहीं, मैं ऑब्लिगेशन का मीनिंग सुनो। एक वर्ड, हर वर्ड का मीनिंग होता है, ठीक है? हर वर्ड का एक मीनिंग
तुम
होता
এটা
है।
খুলে রেখে গেলে কেন? তুমি এটা খুলে রেখে গেলে কেন?
কেন সমস্যা কি আছে? কে আছে?
ऑब्लिगेशन ये होता है a responsibility you take, you have to fulfill। कोई रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी तुम लेते हो तो उसको फुलफिल, रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी फुलफिल।
ओके, हो गया 3 वर्ड। चलो इसमें आओ।
आज जेल पे पीटी करने का मन नहीं कर रहा, बहुत हार्ड लग रहा, पुराना होमवर्क नहीं हुआ अभी तक। डेट क्या आज?
She is a teacher. You have seen Desu means it's the same words can also
कल
mean
25 तारीख है, कल
she.
पढ़ाई छुट्टी, गेम खेले आज रात में गेम
कल रात में गेम खेलेंगे। कल हम तुमको बुलाएंगे और हम लोग ये जो 1 घंटा करते हैं, कल हम 3 घंटा करेंगे।
सच बोलूं तो मेरे को पढ़ने बैठती हूँ ना
तो नींद आता है।
सच में कसम से मैं बता, इतना नींद आता है, मेरे को लगता है कि बस ये तकिया है, मैं ऐसे ही सो जाऊंगी।
जब नींद आए तो मुझे बोलना, मैं तुमको ऐसे ही जगा दूंगा। वो देखो इधर आओ। जो नहीं, मेरा बात सुनो, मैं ये पढ़ लिया, मैं फिर भी बोल दे रहा हूँ तुम्हें। जो देसु हम लोग इट्स करके जो ये कर रहे थे, मतलब समझ रहे थे, वो दोनों चीजों में यूज होता है। देसु तुम या फिर मैं, ही और शी, उस टाइम भी देसु यूज होता है। हाँ देखो, यू हैव बीन सीन दैट देसु मीन्स इट्स the same word can also mean she's or his.
मेरे को ये लिखना पड़ेगा, नहीं तो मैं भूल जाऊंगी।
लिखो। और एक चीज रुको। और एक चीज देख लो, Japanese does not have word like a और the, like a और the। अच्छा, मतलब जापान में ए और द नहीं होता है।
लाइक हम लोग यूज करते अ गर्ल, ये नहीं होता, तो ओके।
फॉर एग्जाम्पल द वर्ड सेंसेई, सेंसेई, अच्छा इसका मतलब है टीचर। सेंसेई कैन मीन बोथ टीचर एंड अ टीचर।
मैंने देसु दिस
यस, दिस।
इट्स ना, मैंने लिखा नहीं था भाई, वही छूट गया था मेरे से।
लिख लो। मुझे ये जगह थोड़ा सा छोड़ना चाहिए था।
ये लोग मेरे को ऐसे ही पास नहीं करा सकते।
हाँ तो फिर 1-on-1 बैठना पड़ेगा।
इंसान का दिल देख के पास नहीं करा सकता। मैं इतनी अच्छी हूँ दिल की।
तुम क्या हो तुम?
मैं अच्छी हूँ दिल की।
अच्छा
नहीं हो?
मैंने बोला अच्छा, मतलब हाँ, बहुत अच्छी हो। सिर्फ अच्छा नहीं, बहुत अच्छी हो।
मीन्स
ये क्या लिखूं? देसु means
the same word can also mean the same word can also mean she is or he is, है ना? she is or he is।
हाँ, ही और शी तो सेम ही है ना। शी लड़कियों के इसमें
वो नहीं she is, इसमें देखो she is और he
हाँ,
is,
जैसे कि वहाँ पे जैसे कि वो इट्स होता है ना, इट्स, यहाँ पे शीज, हिज। इट्स में भी एपोस्ट्रोफी एस है, ये दोनों में भी लाइक शी इज, वैसे ही।
ओके, समझ गई। She's or his। सेंसे, इसका ये सुनना है मेरे को ऑडियो।
सेंसे
से
से
सेंसे
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 से
सेन
भाई बच्ची अब सुनो ना, हम तो सीख गए। मैं वहां जाके सिर्फ मीजू तो रामेन खाऊंगी ठीक है, मैं सीख गया, मैं जा सकती हूँ जाके सिर्फ बोला मीजू तो रामेन।
और अगर घर चाहिए तो क्या बोलोगी?
रुको ना, उसका वो थोड़े बहुत, और फिर जब सिर्फ कॉलेज जाना है, कॉलेज में सेंस ओके सेंस
ओके का मीनिंग क्या है? ओके उसका क्या
उसका
मीनिंग
पढ़
है?
लूंगी ना भाई, वो पढ़ लूंगी।
अच्छा, तुम्हारा नाम बोलो। मनीषा, जापान में।
नहीं पता है, वो भी सीखना पड़ेगा।
हाँ,
पर मेरा नाम थोड़ी
सारा
चेंज हो जाएगा।
सारा कुछ सीखना पड़ेगा और तुम अभी जापान जा सकती हो।
ओके सेंसे सेंसे ना,
देखो यहाँ पे AC जो है, SE जो है वो दोनों सेम है, ठीक है।
से
रोमा जी है ना ये, हम लोग फिलहाल हिरागाना रोमा जी का ही है, थोड़ा सा देख लो। सेंसे ये हिरागाना में, ये हिरागाना है। यार मैं तो सोच रही हूँ हिरागाना में ही मेरा ऐसा हाल है, मैं कांजी तक जाते जाते क्या करूंगी। हिरागाना काटाकाना, ये लोग बोलते हैं हिरागाना काटाकाना सबसे इजी लैंग्वेज, सबसे इजी। सुन रहे हो? ए बेवकूफ।
ये देखो, ये और एक चीज देखो, हम लोग क्या करते थे, गोहान लास्ट में जो एन है उसका पैटर्न, एन मतलब वो ये ही होता है, H टाइप का ही होता है, ठीक है।
What do you mean?
अब ये नया चीज आया, AC से का ये आता है, तो वो ये तुम्हारा ये एक ही टाइप का होता है। ये जहाँ पे भी है कि मान लो अब टीचर को यहाँ पे पता चला कि सेंसे ही बोलते हैं, सेंसे। अगर कोई चीज से चालू होता है तो हम लोग यही कैरेक्टर यूज कर सकते हैं।
कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा मेरे को।
मान लो कि सेंस जो होता है, सेंस, अगर इंग्लिश में सेंस बोले,
स्ट्रेस में भूख लग रही है, स्ट्रेस में भूख लग रही है।
मान लो कि सेंस है जो SENCE है ना, तो AC के नीचे ये यूज करेंगे, ये वाला दो टी, एक सीधा एक उल्टा, दो टी। एन के नीचे वो H टाइप का है। अब CE के नीचे क्या होगा वो मुझे मालूम नहीं।
नहीं हो रहा है मेरे से पढ़ाई।
बाहर जाना है ना?
सोचो मैंने गेम तक खेलना छोड़ दिया, फिर भी नहीं हो रहा पढ़ाई। मतलब गेम प्रॉब्लम नहीं था।
अच्छा, ये डॉक्टर है।
से
आई गेस तो ये कांजी है।
जो जी हो हम लिख ले रहे हैं, बाद में देखेंगे।
कांजी है ये, कांजी।
पी नहीं हो रहा ना ये,
क्या हो रहा?
पी नहीं होगा ना ये, मुझे लगा पी है, उसके ऊपर दो डॉट है।
एक और ये 2 है।
क्या बोल रहे हैं?
ये कांजी है।
ईशा।
क्या बोला?
ईशा।
Which one is a teacher? वो टीचर थोड़ी होगा भाई, वो
नहीं
तो
नहीं, ये
डॉक्टर।
डॉक्टर है ना। चलो स्पेलिंग हम बाद में देख लेंगे।
सेंसे
पहले पढ़ ले, उसके बाद स्पेलिंग देखते हैं।
हाँ, करूँ मैं, आगे बढ़ूँ?
करो, एक लेसन तुम करो, नेक्स्ट लेसन मैं करती हूँ। अभी ये पहले एक ही सिखा रहे।
ईशा
ईशा।
ईशा, तो हम लोग को ये स्पेलिंग लर्न करना पड़ेगा ना। डॉक्टर को क्या बोल रहे?
ईशा।
नहीं समझ आया मेरे को प्रोनाउंसिएशन।
ईशा। ईशा।
ईशा।
ईशा।
ईशा कांजी है। हिरागाना है, कताकाना। हिरागाना कांजी। हाँ, आई गेस वो कांजी। एक सेकंड रुको।
ये है ISH है।
ईसा। ईसा, ये हमारे यहाँ तो लड़कियों का नाम ईसा होता है ना। तो ये तुमने इंग्लिश क्यों टच किया?
उसका स्पेलिंग जानने के लिए।
चलो, मतलब चीटिंग करते हो बे? हाँ,
शर्म आता है तुम्हें? नहीं ना?
क्योंकि मैं बहुत अच्छी लड़की हूँ।
अब देखो, और एक चीज मिला कि अगर ये आई हो या फिर आई का मतलब, वो तो अब पता चल गया कि ये तुम्हारा लास्ट वाला, पहला वाला जो है सिर्फ वो होता है आई का लेटर।
ये तुम बहुत गलत हो, उसमें कुछ नहीं होता है। तुम्हें से स्पेलिंग रट्टा मारना पड़ेगा। ABCD उनका होता ही नहीं है।
मुझे क्या, मुझे तो वहां पे जाके बोलना है कि गोहान तो मीजो खुदासाई।
तो तुम तो चावल और पानी तो जिंदा।
बस वो लोगों का चावल में भी कुछ ना कुछ मिक्स किया हुआ रहेगा, नहीं तो सिर्फ वो ये राइस सिर्फ वो नहीं देता।
उनका स्टिकी राइस होता है, गोहान।
और नहीं तो उधर जाके बोलेंगे क्या बोलते हैं उसको, सुशी एंड मेजो। सुशी तो मेजो
सुशी तो मिजू
खुदासाई। बस। और तुम तो रहोगी वो ये लाने के लिए, क्या बोलते हैं उसको, रैमन। मेरा वाला कोई देख क्यों ना नहीं रहा भाई? मैं इतना तो बुरा दिखता हूँ क्या?
तुम्हारे सोच से भी ज्यादा बुरा।
वही तो मैं सोच रहा हूँ।
मेरा पेट निकल गया आज, खाया नहीं फिर भी। ब्लोटिंग हो गया, सच बोलूं तो पेट में।
और मेरा तो क्या बोलते हैं उसको, मेरा वेट कम हो गया, 78 आ गया है।
चलो आगे बढ़ो। मुझे लगता है मुझे शादी कर लेना।
क्या टीचर ना,
नहीं हो रहा मेरे। चलो आगे बढ़ो।
SANSI. Sensei.
सही है स्पेलिंग है? नहीं गलत है।
कैसे गलत है?
हाँ सही है।
तो फिर ये
मैं
क्या
तो
चेक क्यों नहीं करने
confused
देना?
हूँ। सही है स्पेलिंग है?
हाँ?
हाँ?
कैसे गलत है?
हाँ सही है।
तो फिर ये क्या? तो इसमें क्या चेंजेस है?
भाई कुछ भी चेंजेस नहीं है। मैंने भी चेक किया है। देयर इज नो चेंजेस।
ओ अच्छा, ये देखो ना, डिजाइन किया हुआ है ना, ये पहले जाएगा ये। तो इसमें क्या चेंजेस है?
अच्छा वो
ओ अच्छा, ये देखो ना, डिजाइन किया हुआ है ना, ये पहले
आगे
टीचर सेंसे 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 दिस
इट्स
ए इट्स क्यों?
अरे भाई भूल गए तो
अच्छा अच्छा
समझ
ठीक है।
क्यों आएगा? व्हाई इज
बिकॉज ऑफ he is a teacher, that person a teacher. Because of
पर उन्होंने बोला ही नहीं, हम क्यों लगाए?
नहीं, वहाँ पे वही तो दिखा रहा था ना कि टीचर हो या फिर अ टीचर हो, दोनों सेम ही है।
दिस
नॉट
ना
नॉट दिस इज सेंसे। वहाँ पे वही तो दिखा रहा था ना कि टीचर
इट्स कैसे ही इज मैं दिस सेंसे दिस
सेंसे, इसका मतलब टीचर भी होता है, ए टीचर भी होता है।
ओके सेंसे दिस
सेंसे दिस, he is a teacher. सेंसे, इसका मतलब टीचर भी होता है, ए टीचर भी होता है।
ईसा
ए ना कूद रही दिख रही हो?
तुम्हारे सब पागल है।
वो तो मुझे पता है, मेरे जैसा सब कोई पागल है। वो देखो। क्या है?
हाँ?
मुझे पता है, मेरे जैसा सब वो देखो।
ये क्या है? ये
हाँ
तो सिखाएंगे नहीं भाई, अपने से दे देंगे नया वर्ड।
क्या?
बिना सिखाए न्यू वर्ड दे दो। तो सिखाएंगे नहीं भाई, अपने वो उस पे हाथ क्लिक करो, रुको रुको, हम लोग सॉल्व करेंगे। गलत हुआ तो हुआ, उस पे जाओ। नाइस, इट्स नाइस, ही इज नाइस करो। अरे मैं हुई टैलेंट करोगे, मारो।
इसको लिखते ले।
हाँ लिख लेते।
इसको लिखते ले।
हीरा गाना भाई, पहले हीरा गाना तो सीख लूं। तू काता गाना में ले जा रहा मेरा। नहीं नहीं, नाइस नाइस है ना? हाँ आ गया। ग्रेट, नाइस, टर्निंग, फैबुलस, ब्यूटीफुल, इनक्रेडिबल, ये सब आता है। ठीक है, इसका नाइस है ना? हाँ आ गया। ट्रांसलेशन क्या है इसका? यासाची
यासाशी।
ट्रांसलेशन दिखाओ मुझे इसका एक बार।
रुक जाओ, हम एक बार लिख ले। या शा या YE आशाशी हाँ वो नहीं है सोना, छोड़ो छोड़ो ये
जब मैं कर रही थी करो जब मैं कर रही थी करो
क्या क्या था इसका?
इसका ये
काइंड इजी
याशाशी या शा या सा याशाशी याशाशी। इसका ये करेक्टिंग क्यों हो रहा है मेरा लाइफ?
Sensei. 医者です。医者です。優しい先生。
इसका क्या होगा सुनो? डॉक्टर टीचर
यासाशी सेंसे
नाइस टीचर
वो सही था।
हाँ हाँ
यासाशी सेंसे नाइस
टीचर
नाइस टीचर बस।
ये नाइस टीचर
और नाइस टीचर ए कहाँ से यूज होगा? नाइस के सामने ऑटोमेटिक ए
है इज नाइस
इज नाइस सेंसे। हाँ यासाशी से
यासाशी देश ये हाँ मिल गया
先生。お茶。優しい医者。
यासाशी
ओचा
यासाशी
優しい。
ओचा
हाँ
優しい医者。
ईशा
医者。
ईशा क्या है?
डॉक्टर
मेरे को डॉक्टर की जरूरत
मैं हूँ ना तुम्हारी डॉक्टर
मेरे तुम्हारे साथ तो मैं उल्टा पागल हो गई हूँ।
he is a doctor ईशा देसु देश डॉक्टर ईशा ग्रीन टी ओचा
お茶。
नाइस हो गया ईशा
優しい。
उधर से एक मिस्टेक हुआ था
優しい先生。
ए नाइस टीचर लो करो अगले वाला
एक खत्म कर दिया तुमने?
हाँ कितना टाइम लगता है? तो ये इजी है
मेरे लिए टफ है।
धीरे धीरे करो
Which
लेकिन
one with this lawyer?
ये होगा
हाँ?
फोर्थ वाला होगा बट वो हम लोगों को सीखना पड़ेगा
हाँ लिख लेते हैं अब आया तो ओके। ये मेरा लाइव चल रहा है एक बार चेक करोगे प्लीज?
तुम्हारा लाइव
घुस के देखना चल रहा है ये क्योंकि रिकनेक्टिंग हुआ था।
घुस के देखना है।
हाँ
कहा? कंबल के नीचे घुस के देख।
ये सब रिकॉर्ड होगा, ये सब सुनेंगे, ठीक है? फिर
हाँ
मेरे को
तो
बोल, बकवास ज्यादा करोगे ना।
हाँ फिर
弁護士弁護士弁護士弁護士
मैंगो
弁護士弁護士弁護士
चल रहा है।
लाइक आ रहा है।
लेकिन तुम दिखाई क्यों नहीं दे रहे? एक मैसेज करो। इसका इंग्लिश थोड़ा भी चालू रहने दो, ठीक है? अभी हम लोग इसको प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हैं ना, ठीक है? मैंगो शेक।
रुक जाना, चेंज मत करना।
मैंगो शेक।
弁護士弁護士弁護士弁護士
देखो ये हम लिख सकते हैं, सिर्फ वो बी देखना है और GO देखना है बस। नहीं GO भी मुझे पता है। देखना है और GO देखना है बस। नहीं GO भी मुझे पता है। ये डबल कोड है।
हाँ
डबल कोड है।
मैंगो शेक। मैंगो शेक। You give me free mizu to Gohan, otherwise I will go to Bengoshi. चलो अब इसको समझाओ मेरे को, मैंने क्या बोला?
बकवास।
You will give me free treat of mizu to Gohan, otherwise I will
Go to the lawyer.
go to the Bengoshi.
नहीं लॉयर। वहाँ पे जाके आधा इंग्लिश और आधा जापानीज बोलो।
जितना सीखेंगे उतना ही बोलेंगे ना। बेंगोशी हो गया।
बेंगोशी
आगे चलो।
अब बोलो।
रुको रुको, मैं बोलूंगी, तुम चुप रहना, ठीक है?
हम चुप ही हो।
रुको रुको, मैं बोलूंगी, तुम चुप रहना, ठीक है? बेंगोशी तो सेंसे देस।
ये देसो किस लिए आएगा?
सेंसे तो टीचर है भाई। ईसा। बेंगोशी तो ईसा।
बेंगोशी
बेंगोशी देस।
ये नहीं होगा
क्या बोला? क्या बोला?
कंफ्यूज कर रहा था तुम्हें।
ओके बेंगोश, ये तो बहुत तो सेंसे।
एक बार पढ़ लो।
ये तो मेरा फेवरेट है।
करो ये।
नीचे आएगा सेकंड थर्ड राउंड में हटा देना, ठीक है? उसके बाद आएगा मेरी बारी।
कक्कोई सेंसे
न्यू वर्ड
कक्कोई,
कक्कोई
ये शायद वो है कूल।
कक्कोई
कक्कोई कक्कोई कक्कोई।
कक्कोई कक्कोई
ये लिखने के बाद रुकना, मैं थोड़ा वॉशरूम जाऊंगा, बाथरूम जाना सोच रही। कक्कोई कक्कोई ये जो वर्ड्स है ना, इसमें से मैं सिर्फ मीजू को पहचानती हूँ। मैं सिर्फ पानी पे जिंदा रहूंगी।
कक्कोई
कक्कोई कक्कोई। आ ये जाएगा ना, अ कूल टीचर। ए को पकड़ के उधर लेके जाओ।
नहीं जा रहा। और अगर ए नहीं जाता, गलत बता, इसका मुंह तोड़ दो।
कक्कोई हैं? ठीक ही तो है, मैंने कुछ बोला क्या?
मेरा ऐसे गुस्सा आ रहा है मेरे को। हाँ
ईशा
हाँ? भाई
यासाशी
सेंसे
ईशा बेंगोशी
कक्कोई देसु
क्या दी थी?
शी स्कूल था ने कूल टीचर दे दिया।
क्या था ये? कक्कोशी देसु था। ये नाइस लो है। दो।
कक्कोई
कोई मतलब कूल होता है।
फिर करो।
याशाशी याद नहीं रह रहा मेरे को।
यासाशी सेंसे
लॉयर है।
बेंगोशी
दो चांस है, नहीं तो फिर रिस्टार्ट करना पड़ेगा इसको। हाँ
सेंसे तो बेंगोशी
एक ही गलत है। एक ही चुप बैठो। एक मुंह तोड़ दूंगी। सेंसेई तो बेंगोशी। सेंसेई तो बेंगोशी। सेंसेई
ये गलत होगा।
Please
ください。
かっ
かっ
こいい。
こいい。
ये होता यासाशी। एंड सेशन करो, फिर से चालू करो।
ये क्या दिखा रहा?
नीचे वाला करो। हाँ वो नहीं, रुको।
क्या? हार्ट किधर है हमारे पास?
प्रैक्टिस करना पड़ेगा ना इसको।
水と寿司です。
तुम बताओ शादी कब करनी? पढ़ाई वढ़ाई हो नहीं रहा मेरा।
水とお茶ください。水とお茶ください。
水とご飯ください。
ये तो कल वाला ही, तो मेरा एकदम रट्टा मार चुका हूँ इसको। मेरा वही इट्स उसमें प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है। कौन है यार? फॉलो करो प्लीज, सब्सक्राइब माय चैनल।
ご飯と水くだ
ये
さい。
कैसे गलत किया तुमने? मिजू तो गोहान।
वो गलत नहीं किया, गलत मैंने ये किया है कि प्लीज पहले डाल दिया मैंने।
बस ऐसे मेरे से
ご
भी
飯と
गलती
水
है।
ください。
गोहान तो मिजो
水
खुदासाई।
お茶ご飯
ग्रीन टी प्लीज। ग्रीन टी राइस।
寿司とお茶ください。
सुशी एंड सुशी तो
お
ओचा
茶ください。
寿司とご飯
सुशी तो गोहान, सुशी
सुशी
तो
एंड
गोहान।
寿司ご飯
सुशी
寿司ご
गोहान
飯
お茶
ग्रीन टी
お茶と寿司です。
ओचा ओचा तो सुशी देस
お茶と
तो सुशी
で
देस।
す。
करोगी तुम?
हाँ ये इजी है मेरे लिए। गोहान तो गोहान तो ओचा
お茶
मिजू तो ओचा देस। ओचा मिजू
水
गोहान
ご飯
खुदासाई।
ください。
お茶
ओचा
くださ
खुदासाई।
い。ください。
बैठ बैठ के 2 बोतल पानी खत्म कर दिया।
बताइए मुझे
क्या?
पता है।
ご飯
गोहान तो
ओचा देसु दिस
です。
दिस
भाई मेरे को पता था ये, तो
This.
मैं बता नहीं सकती।
水とご飯ください。
मिजू तो गोहान कुदासाई।
हो गया।
मैं टॉयलेट से
मैं भी मिला, हार्ट मिला। तुम टॉयलेट करके आओ, मैं और एक प्रैक्टिस कर लेता हूँ और एक हार्ट जुगाड़ कर लेता हूँ।
水とお茶です。水とお茶です。
お茶
お茶と寿司。お茶と寿司。
ご飯と水ください。
ご飯と水をください。Rice and water, please.
ご飯とお茶ください。
ご飯と
お茶ください。寿司ください。
寿司 please.
水ください。水ください。お
यार
茶寿司。
अच्छा
पढ़ाई में इतना मजा क्यों नहीं आता जितना गेम में आता?
水とご飯です。
水とご飯です。
ご飯とお茶です。
कोई तो आया था, ठीक है, कोई तो आया था, शायद वो चाइनीज समझ में नहीं आया तो भाग गया।
अच्छा चलो जो मैं कर दे रही थी। साउंड क्या हुआ? जो मैं कर दे रही। हाँ
बंद कर दी क्या?
नहीं
ご飯とお茶です。
ओ अच्छा इंग्लिश है ना,
अच्छा
वो इसमें बोल रहा
हाँ समझ गए, चुप बैठ जाओ।
समझ के उल्टी हो जा रही है तुम्हारी।
मीजू को मैं बहुत अच्छे से पहचान गई हूँ।
मैं तो
मिजू कुदासाई। डन हो गया ये।
और एक करो।
गोहान तो मिजू देस। गोहान तो मिजू देस। गोहान तो सुशी कुदासाई। रुक जाओ, इसको सेट करती हूँ सही से। मेरा फोन लगता है टूट जाएगा।
क्या गलत कर दी?
कुछ गलत नहीं की,
ये
थोड़ा पीछे ये करके बैठ रही ओचा तो मिजू कुदासाई।
बाटी बुच्ची लोग अच्छी नहीं इसमें। हो गया? कितना हुआ? 2 एक मिस कर दी क्या?
नहीं
फिर मैंने एक किया, तुम एक किए।
भाई तुमने एक नहीं किया, तुम आधा किया, आधा से मैं की हूँ।
दोनों में ही
2 हाथ।
तो फिर
अब
बोला और एक कर लो।
Which one is one of this
Fourth.
lawyer?
弁護士
अब मैं सही से करूँगी, don't worry. अब मैं time लेके करूँगी.
बोलो
अब मैं time लेके करूँगी.
दाओ देखी नौतन कॉफी खाएं हाथ पर गया सब क्लास শেষ করে নিয়ে আমি
弁護
弁護士तो
医者
ধুয়ে ইয়ে করে নিয়ে আসো
देखो
একটা
सही
দিন
है.
রাতের ঘুম হবে না হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ বলো
वो देख लो सही है.
হুম হুম বেশ, দাও তো তো
弁護士
ওটা কি সাজিয়ে রাখার জন্য নিয়েছেন
वो देख लो सही है.
आज नींद नहीं आने वाला ठीक है मुझे
क्यों?
अभी मम्मी ब्लैक कॉफी देके जा रही है
弁護士と先生
मैं सो जाऊंगी.
मैं जगा के रखूंगा तो
ऐसे मैं कैसे काम करूंगी यार, मेरे को नींद आ जा रहा पढ़ने के बाद.
गेम खेलेंगे ना
अगर हम सच बोल रहे गेम खेलने चल गए ना, मेरा मन लगेगा ही नहीं फिर पढ़ाई में. जितना दिमाग में गया सब निकल जाएगा, मुझे ऐसा लगता है.
देखते हैं
弁護士と先生
सो
弁
जाऊंगी.
護士と先生 ごし
かっこいい先生
नहीं तो हम वो देखेंगे भाई भाई
かっこいい
देखो तुम बैठ कर.
かっこいいかっこいい医者
かっこいい医者
弁護士
し
先生医者
かっこいいです
यही गलती किया था मैं.
かこい
優しい弁護士弁護士先生と弁護士
फिर से गलत हो जाएगा हाँ
तो यहाँ पे सेंसे तो बेंगोशी दिस नहीं दिया है ना. दिस दिया है क्या? दिस दिया है.
वहाँ पे ए लगेगा उसमें
फिर भी इसी में गलत किए थे क्या सब?
A teacher and A
ください
優しい弁護士
ईशा
医者
かっこいいかっこいい
कोई
かっこいい
かっこいいです
かっこいいです
です。
先生。
Cool.
かっこいい。
ご飯。
弁護士。
ये एक
ये
बार
जेम्स
उसमें
कैसे बढ़
क्या
ये जेम्स कैसे बढ़ेंगे?
ये क्रेट खोलते खोलते पड़ेगा। दूसरा लेसन है। दूसरा लेसन है।
ये करने दो, रुक जाओ, थोड़ा सा आधा करने दो।
लॉयर
弁護士。
水。
先生。
医者。
लो आ गया नया।
学生。
लिखो
गाकू सही।
गाक से यू साइलेंट है। गाक से गाक से
हुआ।
मेरे को लिखने में टाइम लगता है।
学生です。学生。
क्या क्या है उसमें?
गाक से देश
नहीं उसके नीचे कुछ है, वो उसमें जाओ, वर्ड में जाओ, स्टूडेंट के बगैर और कुछ तो है। ऑल दो, अरे वो छोड़ो, स्टूडेंट और स्टूडेंट्स, अगर स्टूडेंट्स आए तो उसको देना। ए टीचर एंड ए स्टूडेंट। तुम्हारा मुंह किधर गया? सो गई क्या?
नींद आ रहा मेरे को पढ़ते पढ़ते बहुत ज्यादा।
学生。優しい人。
人
पर्सन, पेपर।
पर्सनल पेपर को नया चीज है।
हाँ
भी दिया होगा, ऐसा क्यों?
ही मतलब डे भी होता है।
ये तो मैं बचपन में से छोटा हाथ का यू लिखती थी ना, तो टीचर बहुत मारती थी।
अभी लिखो छोटा हाथ का टी बचपन का।
सॉरी, बचपन का यू, यू छोटा हाथ का यू। टीचर बोलते थे यू और वी समझ नहीं आता, ऐसे लिखती हो तो।
ঠিক আছে নাইতে দাও
यार तो नीचे पड़ गया।
তুই তো বললি
Stop, stop.
দেওয়াই তো আমাদের এক কাপড় বিস্কুট
इसका क्या आएगा? या ए?
বিস্কুট দেওয়া
優しい人
याशा शी है नाइस, नाइस पर्सन।
ये नाइस पर्सन छोड़ दो, हम ए आगे लगा दे रहे हैं, उसको हटाना नहीं।
शॉर्टकट मत करो,
かっこいい
ऐसे आगे नहीं बढ़ पाओगे।
かっこいいかっこいい学生かっこいい学生かっこいい学生
गक्से 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 गक्से
がくせい
学生かっこいい人ちと
मेरा वो रट्टा मारने में थोड़ा टाइम है।
इस पे ऑलरेडी गलत हो गया ना, इसलिए मैं इंग्लिश वाला हटा नहीं रही हूँ, नहीं तो सारे गलत हो जाएंगे। स्टूडेंट,
学生
पर्सन,
人
कूल, कोई,
こいい
नाइस,
優しい
यशस्वी, टीचर, सेंस।
優しい学生です
ब्लैक कॉफी ब्लैक
याशासी,
गिर जा।
किसको बोल रहे हो ब्लैक कॉफी?
लाइफ पे
कौन है लाइफ पे?
मैं खुद।
तुम्हारे साथ कौन देख रहा है जिसको बोल रहे हो ब्लैक कॉफी?
मैं खुद।
याशासी, नाइस।
है हाँ ठीक है।
弁護士です。
मुंह दिखाओ ना. हाँ.
優しいです。や、さ、し、で、
ये गलत होगा तुम्हारी.
い、
हम्म.
で、す、
優しい。
かっこいい。学生。医者。
人。
かっこいい。人。
人.
人。
学生です。
学生
学
です.
生です。が、
く、
せ、
せ、い、で、
で、
す.
す。
Nice. Yashashi.
優しい。
Teacher. Sensei.
先生。
かっこいい。
弁護士。
ऐसे मेरे से पढ़ाई नहीं हो रहा, ऊपर से एक आंख दिखाया जा रहा.
ये देखो 2 आँख.
लोग तुम करो, मैं स्टार्ट कर देती हूँ, रुको, क्योंकि तुम्हें आता नहीं है.
Hey.
人。
रुक जाओ, करो.
優しい医者と優しい先生。
क्या है?
याशाशी ईसा तो याशाशी सेंसे.
यशाशी मतलब होगी. अच्छा लास्ट में सेंसे है क्या?
先生。優しい医者。
करो.
A nice. क्यों?
ही आएगा.
A nice doctor and a
एंड किधर है? अरे पागल, जो नीचे से पहले एंड तो उठाओ.
hey and teacher. A nice doctor and a nice teacher.
優しい医者です。
यशस्वी क्या था?
優しい医者です。
यशस्वी
医者です。
तो इंग्लिश से ज्यादा जापानी इजी लग रहा है. इंग्लिश में कन्वर्ट करने में तकलीफ हो रहा है.
यशस्वी
優しい。
सेंसे.
याशाशी. He is a.
क्यों ही इज अ दिस है? दिस नहीं है ना.
先生です。
सेंसे दिस.
優しい弁護士とかっこいい先生。
ए भाई ये नाइस क्या है?
Lawyer.
यशस्वी ए
Mangoshi.
हाँ गैंगोशी है स्टूडेंट.
बेंगोशी मतलब स्टूडेंट नहीं, बेंगोशी मतलब लॉयर.
अच्छा बेंगोशी. A nice lawyer and a कहा गया cool teacher.
優しい先生です。
優しい先生です。
優しい医者。
優しい医者. A nice doctor.
かっこいい人です。
かっこいい
かっこいい人です。人です。
かっこいい人です. अच्छा मतलब he is a cool person, right? बूस्ट लगा है, पहनना है, ये करो.
जो मर्जी करो.
40-40.
弁護士。
医者です。医者です。
She is a student. She is a student. स्टूडेंट का क्या था? गाकुसेई.
Gakusei. You silent day. Gakusei des.
गाकुसे
Des.
です。
優しい人です。優しい
優しい
人です。
A teacher and a student. 先生と学生。
優しいです。
優
優しいです。優しいです。
かっこいい人です。
かっこいい人です。He is a cool person.
弁護士です。
弁護士
弁護士
で
です。
लो सुनो.
弁護士です。
सही है. कई बार देख तो he और she दोनों दिया हुआ है सिलेबस.
かっこいい先生です。かっこいい先生です。
ね. अच्छा. He is a nice doctor.
優し
優しい
い医者です。
です。
かっこいい先生です。
かっこいい先生です。
かっこいい先生です。医者です。
医者です。She is doctor. मुझे तो कॉफी पीने के बाद नींद आ गया. She is a cool person. Kakoshi. Kakoi.
かっこいい
Hito desu.
人です。
रुको ना, तुम ही कर लो ना, तुमको बोलना है तो मैं कैसे सीखूंगी?
かっこいい学生優しい医者と優しい先生
Good job.
ये तो और कम हो गया बढ़ने की जगह।
क्या की तुमने?
क्या किया मैंने?
वो अच्छा ये गोल्डन एग्जाम दिए ना हम लोग।
तो उससे क्या हुआ?
ये कुछ 100 ऐसा कुछ लगता है।
तुमने तो बोला बूस्ट होगा।
फिर से चालू करना है। वो नहीं, ये जो बॉक्सेस है ना, ये बॉक्स, उसके बाद ये बॉक्स, इससे निकलता है वो।
रुको तुम छोड़ो।
छोड़ दिया।
यहाँ थी मैं, यहाँ आके छोड़ा।
ये लो।
हटो।
वो ड्रिंक आया है। टॉक अबाउट कंट्रीज। Action for direction. Ask for direction. Describe belongings. Talk about neighbors.
दो करने हैं। ये तो मैं करूंगी, तुम दो करो।
कौन सा?
नेक्स्ट
करो।
先生優しいです優しいです
先生です
優しい医者医者医者です医者です
優しい医者優しい先生
優しい医者です。優しい医者です。
医者です。優しい先生です。
ओए सुन रहे हो?
बोलो
हेलो
बोलो।
मेरा सीवी में सिर्फ 2 चीज ऐड करके अपडेट करके दे देना प्लीज। हाँ वो ईयर बस कल से अपलोड करना है मेरे को हर जगह पर, ठीक है?
優しい先生です。
यासासी मतलब है
बहुत लाइव कर लिया, अभी बंद कर देते हैं। अब इसको बंद कैसे करो?
कट करके